Me, I'm a simple guy, man. I live in a tent, I don't care. I don't even need equipment to exercise. Do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups.
What do you attribute your simplicity to?
To being rational and reasonable, you know. I don't want excess, I don't need any. I just like productive assets, I like the game, keeps it fun. Now my kids love it, so they like to learn. And how exciting is that? So I keep what I've been doing for students. They want to, like, my daughter came and sat down yesterday when I was doing the event, and she was paying attention. She came out, she said, oh, this was amazing. Last time my son sat down, he said, you're entertaining and you're just, I know the stories because I remember the meetings, I remember this. It's like, oh my God, it's unbelievable. Now he understands the thoughts and the ideas behind it. That keeps me so excited. For now, simplicity is the key, man. You live with simplicity. It's like life is a trip. The less baggage you have, the farther you will go.
Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz.
Well, the advice I give those who want to invest in standalone buildings is know what you're doing. The big money is to bring these national tenants who are going to want to sign a long-term lease. They improve the property, they maintain the property, they give you a corporate guarantee, they will pay you a premium price if it's the right location, they will increase the value of your building, it will make it easier for you to get a loan even if your credit is so-so, it will be so much easier to resell it or refinance it, and it just adds to the value of the entire area. If you know what you're doing with these type of tenants, you will get the shortest cut to become a millionaire and a multimillionaire. And if you're in the fund business, will grow your fund to another level like you have never dreamed. I like these buildings. I like single tenant. Now, I'm often asked, why don't you do shopping malls? Well, single tenant buildings, it works out great for the joint venture program because the students are able to find the property based on the criteria I give them. They're able to put it under contract with the actual proof of fund letter that I give them from my fund. And they're able to put it under contract based on the formula I give them. They're able to speak on my behalf and they're able to lock in the deal. Now, it's easier to do the due diligence on these single tenant properties all over the country where I could be sitting in Cancun, sitting in Puerto Rico, sitting in California. It doesn't matter because I don't have to check so many pieces and so many parts. I don't have to check the roof. I don't have to check the flooring, the plumbing, etc., etc. Now, if I get into a shopping mall or a strip mall, now I have this whole process of due diligence. How come, Cherif? How come you don't do due diligence on single tenant? I'll tell you why. Because when we put that single tenant building under contract, it is the national tenant that's going to come in with their designers, with their architects, with their team that actually is the retail team that comes in and says, okay, Mr. Medawar, we need all this done. It's going to cost $150,000. And that's when the letter of intent negotiation starts. And that's what I do best. And I'm able to work with them. Okay, I'll give you so much. We'll change the lease to this. We'll change the terms to that. And you are there as a joint venture partner to listen and learn. And the deal is done. And you get from the upside. The deal, maybe you put it under contract at $800,000. We got the tenant to sign for 10 years. Guess what? The building becomes worth $1.4 million, $1.5 million. Because it's based on income and the quality of the tenant with a corporate guarantee, triple net, 10, 15 years. That's what makes it go through the roof. And you get 10% to 20% to 25% of the upside based on 10 years or 15 years I was able to negotiate. And you were with me with that process. So big difference. Shopping mall, a lot of due diligence, a lot of moving parts. I need more time. But single tenant, it's one deal at a time, corporate guarantee, easy done. And if we can put the deal together, we have enough time to pull away and walk away with no risk whatsoever. There's no downside. There is either a huge upside or no downside. The downside is maybe we wasted a little time, but it's all practice to get better and become perfect.
Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres.